I feel like this is one of those life goals being checked. I finally have the start of my own personal shooting range on the property. This is a work in progress. We've got a lot of other stuff to do to it to make it a little bit more, well, a little bit safe for the environment. I don't want stray bullets going through the woods, obviously, but I also don't want stray bullets going into the trees behind the plates, because eventually, one day, if the tree falls, I'll start using it for lumber and don't want to be cutting through all this stuff. So these plates, they came in a 6-pack. So 6 packs of, six individual plates, 6 brackets for the plates, and just 2 of the corner brackets. I ordered another set of the corner brackets with it, so that way I have a set of 3 and a set of 3. I put that one a little bit further down, and because it's further from the person shooting, orange, high-vis orange over there, red, white, and blue right here, just, you know, why not? But let me back up quite a bit. So this is one of the access trails I started to cut in when we were cleaning out the 2 acres, and I still have a lot of other stuff to move over here. These this whole pile of logs need to move. This is a little bit of a mound, and I started to roll the root balls over here. Most of these, if I'm not mistaken, I could pick up. So if I can pick them up, I want to move them around the backside here. I got to get the back of these plates, the berm, I guess you could say, a little bit higher, and then pack it in with dirt. So I'm going to use these root balls to stack them up. I can pick one up about 8 feet in the air, some of the smaller ones, and then just set them on top of here, make a full backstop with the root balls, and then just fill in the gaps with other stuff. But a fun little shooting range on the property, the start of it anyway. Like I said, I've got to do backstop work. Also want to do, well, I want to add more plates. I'd love to go, you know, full Hickok 45 on Eldas. It would be a lot of fun, but that's going to be a long-term thing. These plates, speaking of long-term, I bought these plates 2009, something like that, and I forget where I got them from. I guess it's MGM Targets. They came in this 2-gallon bucket, and they literally lived in the back of my truck for years and years and years. I used to live in Starkville, Mississippi, and they had a shooting range down there that was $200 per year, and come and go as you please, sun up to sundown, self-policing. They had 2 pistol ranges, which was basically any caliber, any rate of fire. And then they had a 200-yard range, a 100-yard range, both of those center fire. And then they had an indoor rim fire range, several of those shotgun, what are they, skeet traps, whatever they're called. Anyway, it was a fantastic range. $200 a year, you and your family, bring guests, very chill, laid back, and self-policing, like I said. No problems out of it. It was a great place, but having your own, that's super nice. So I think I've set these up for the last time until the wood deteriorates. These are not treated 2x4s. These are just straight up off the shelf 2x4s. Their lifespan is going to be determined by projectiles, not by rotting from ground contact. So fun day. I wish I had at least a little single shot 22 with me right now to plink, but I don't. All right, on to the next thing. And the next thing to do today is to start doing a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of small sapling cutting. I've got a bunch of friends coming over. Should be about 15 people here tomorrow, and we're gonna grill out and ride some trails. Just a fun little casual day. Real quick, I want to mention that yes, this is right next to the trail, but I'm not an idiot. This is, you know, it's a closed range until the entire perimeter is safe and whatnot. So there's no concern. This trail does snake around to the backside of this, but there's no concern of people being on the trail when the range is operational. Just want to throw that out there. So on to the trail work. I got to go gather supplies, some tools, and start cutting. The vehicle of choice today is my tractor, and I don't really have a good way to store stuff while on the tractor, so I'm gonna see if this tote will stay here. I'm using this is actually pretty handy. I really like this. It's a little battery powered chainsaw from Beaver. They sent me this in exchange for a website article. I've already accomplished all my goals with them. This is way more handy around the property than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna rock with this for the bigger stuff, but I think this is actually gonna be faster for all the smaller stuff. So I only have like 2.5 inches of capacity here. I don't even know what it is, I haven't measured. But this circular saw, fresh battery, this chainsaw, fresh battery, they should ride inside that tote. This is not my box blade, I'm borrowing it, so I can't modify it. But when I get my own, I want to make some type of carry-all system to go on top of the box blade, almost like, you know, big tool rack stuff. Just because the size of these box blades is pretty decent for ballast weight. Also, I want to throw out here a couple things that have been super handy for me is carrying all these tools with me on the trail, or as I'm working rather. If it's not convenient, you're less likely to do it. So I have my grease gun right here. This is one of those oh, what's the name of it? It's a lock and lube, that's what it is. It's got a locking knob, well, locking nozzle. It locks to itself. This is the handle. So I just wrap the hose around the ROPS and it's with me at all times. If it's convenient, it'll actually do it. And I grease the loader quite frequently, probably more than what I should, but I use the loader a lot. Chainsaws, you use chainsaws a lot around the property, huh? Well, so do I. So the scrench, got 2 of these in the holes back here. That's fine, they've been riding here for quite a while. And then on the top link, little catch-all arm, or the top link hanger, it's my catch-all arm. Got some adjustable wrenches here, and when you have to actually use this for the top link, just pull these up, use the top link as normal, or use the hanger as normal, and then set this back down. Anyway, super handy to have a few tools on board. And I need to figure out some more storage solutions to mainly get my full-size chainsaws riding on the tractor. I've seen a couple of those mounts that go on the loader up here. Like they mount right here and your chainsaw's right there. I just haven't pulled the trigger on one. So if you have one that you recommend, that you really like to keep your chainsaw with you on the tractor, let me know.